This problem it is given that there are two groups A and B. A contains 30 students whereas B contains 70 students. Now the average weight of group A is given as 30 kgs whereas B is 70 kgs. Now we have to find the overall average weight of the students. Now let us look into the problem. Group A and group B. Number of students. Group A has 30 students whereas group B has 70 students, and average weight. The average weight of group A is 30 whereas group B is 70. Now this is nothing but a problem of combined mean. If the number of students are say some M and N in the groups A and B, and if their average, that is mean, are X and Y respectively, then the combined mean is given by the formula mx plus ny by m plus n. Now just substitute them. So average weight of group A and group B will be 30 into 30 plus 70 into 70 by 30 plus 70. If we simplify, it will be 58 kgs. That is option A.
The average weight of xy and z is 50 kg. If the average weight of x and y is 38 kg and that of y and z is 52 kg, find the weight of y. So let us find total weight of x, y and z. That will be 150. Again, total weight of y and z. That gives you weight of x 46. Also, total weight of x and y is 76. Therefore, weight of y will be 76 minus 46 is 30 kgs. Option is C. Teacher, while calculating the average marks of 50 students of a class in mathematics, by mistake enters 45 instead of 54 and obtains the average as 63. Find the actual average of the class. So the mistake is made of entering 45 instead of 54. That means the correct total must be 9 more than the total taken. So the average will increase by how much? Total increases by 9 for 50 students. So the average will increase by 9 by 50, that is 0.18. So the answer will be A, 63.18. Let us do that. Correct total. 50 into 63 minus 45 plus 54, which is 50 into 63 plus 9. The correct average is 0.18. 63.1, right? So the A is option. Cost of 4 apples and 7 bananas is 16. The average cost of 7 apples and 4 bananas rupees 24. Find the cost of 1 apple and 1 banana. So the average cost of 4 apples and 7 bananas 16. The average cost of 7 apples and 4 bananas is 24. That gives us the average cost of 11 apples and 11 bananas will be 40. So, total cost of 11 apples, 11 bananas, 440. Therefore, the cost of 1 apple and 1 banana will be 440 by 11, 40 rupees. B is option. The average of 50 numbers was 36. Later it was found that one number was misread as 67 instead of 76. Find the actual average. The increase in the total is 76 minus 67, which is 9. Therefore, the actual average is equal to 50 plus 9 by 50, which is 50.18. The weight of 60 employees of a company is 60 kg. 4 employees weighing 40, 50, 60, 70 kg respectively left the company, and 4 new employees weighing 34, 46, 78, 62 kg respectively are joined. What is the new average? The total weight of the 4 employees who left the company is equal to 40 plus 50 plus 60 plus 70, that is 220 kg, and the total weight of the 4 employees who joined the company is equal to 34 plus 46, 78 plus 62, that's also 220 kg. Therefore, there is no change in the average, and the average is 60 kg. Solution of 6 liters of acid and water contains 65% acid. How much water must be added to get a solution of 52% acid? Acid content is equal to 65% of 60, which is 39 liters. Therefore, water content will be 21 liters. Let the quantity of water added be x. Then 39 by 60 plus x should be 52 by 100. Solving, we get x is equal to 15 liters. Average of 10 numbers is 15. If each number is multiplied by 3 and added to 5, the average of new set of 10 numbers is when each number is multiplied by a constant 3 and a constant 5 is added, then the new average will be 15 multiplied by 3 and added 5, so 45 plus 5, that will be 50. The average age of 4 members P, Q, R and S 3 years ago was 42 years. Therefore, the average age of 4 members today will be 42 plus 3 is 45 years. Total age of 4 members today will be 4 into 45, 180. Given the average age of 5 members after including A today is 47 years. So total age of 5 members today will be 5 into 47, 235. Therefore, A's age is equal to 235 minus 180, that is 55 years. Or average age of 4 is 45, average age of 5 is 47. The increase per person is 2. Therefore, the total increase is equal to 2 into 5, 10. That gives you the age as old average plus overall increase 55 years.
Covers 4 sides of a square at speeds of 5 kilometers per hour, 10, 15 and 20 kilometers per hour respectively. What is the average speed of the van in its journey? So, if we consider a square, what does it mean? It's the distance covered by the van in 4 intervals is same. Let us consider the distance as d. In the first interval, he has traveled at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour, whereas in the second, 10, in the third, 15 kilometers per hour, and in the fourth, 20 kilometers per hour. Now he is asking the average speed of the entire journey. Now we know that average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. Total distance covered by the van by the total time taken to cover the distance. Now as the distance is d in each case, total distance will be 4d by time is nothing but distance by speed. Distance in the first case is d, by speed is 5. Similarly in the second, d by 10, d by 15 plus d by 20. If we simplify, then the value will be 9.6 kilometers per hour, which is nothing but the average speed of the entire journey, which is option B. Mixture contains 20% water and remaining milk. If 2 liters of water is added and 3 liters of milk is removed, then the ratio of water to milk in the new mixture is. Now, initially the amount of mixture is 10 liters, which contains milk and water. Percentage of milk is 20%. And the remaining is water, which will be 80%. So, 10 liters, 20% of 10 liters is nothing but 2 liters. Remaining will be 8 liters, of which 2 liters of milk is added and 3 liters of water is removed. So the ratio of the milk will be 4 and this will be 5. 4:5. Ratio of milk and water is 4:5, which is option D. Container contains 1000 liters of milk. From this container, 100 liters of milk was taken and replaced by water. If the process was repeated another 3 times, how much milk is now contained by the container? Now, let us consider a formula. If there is a milk, if there is some liquid, let us say A liters, of which B liters are taken every time. If this process is repeated n times, then the volume of the liquid present in the container will be A minus B by A whole power n into A. Now here, initially A, that is, there is 1000 liters of milk, of which every time 100 liters are removed for 3 times. If we substitute all these values in the formula, volume of milk left in the container will be A minus B, that is nothing but 1000 minus 100 by 1000 into 1000. If we simplify, it will be 556.1 liters, which is nothing but option C. In what proportion must wheat at rupees 11 per kg be mixed with wheat at rupees 16 per kg so that the mixture worth rupees 13 per kg? Now, in order to solve this problem, let us use allocation method. So first, let us say some quantity A, then B. So first quality, let us say A, and the second quality, let us say B. Cost of first quality, that is of A, is given as rupees 11, whereas the second cost is rupees 16. If we mix these two mixtures, then the average cost must be rupees 13 per kg. Now he is asking me to find the ratio. Now in allocation method, it's nothing but just subtraction. So 16 minus 13 will be 3 and 13 minus 11 will be 2. So the required ratio is nothing but 3:2, which is option B. Metal, which is 1/3 silver and rest aluminium, is mixed with 7 kg of another metal, which is 2/7 silver and rest aluminium. What is the ratio of silver to aluminium in the mixture? So there are 2 different mixtures. Let us say first one and second. In the first one, the amount is 3 kg and the second one, weight of the second one is 7 kg, which contains silver and aluminium. Similarly, second one, silver and aluminium. Now, the quantity of silver is nothing but 1/3. 1/3 of 3 kgs, which will come up to 1 kg, and the remaining is aluminium, that will be 2 kg. Similarly, the amount of silver in the second metal is 2/7 of the entire weight, which is 2/7 of 7, that is 2 kgs. So the remaining aluminium will be 5 kgs. Now we need the combination of silver and aluminium ratio. So ratio of silver to aluminium is silver is 1 plus 2 is to 2 plus 5 is aluminium, which is 3:7. That is option A. In what proportion must water be mixed with milk in order to gain 25% selling at cost price? So, we have to find in what percent must the water be mixed in certain amount of milk in order to gain 25% if we are selling at the cost price. So, cost price and selling price are same in this problem. So, let the cost price be some rupees X. And also let us assume that M parts of milk is mixed with some N parts of water. In order to obtain 25% profit. What is the new amount of milk in M parts, of which 1.25? Initially it was 1 unit, now it is 25% increased into the cost will be X rupees. For M liters, cost is X. Now, plus initially there was no water, so N into 0 parts of water. By in this mixture totally the milk is M plus N, M parts of milk and N parts of water. So combined I am saying milk. That will be equals to X as we are selling it for the cost price. If we simplify, it will be 0.25 M is equals to N, which implies M by N is equals to 4 by 1. Hence the ratio of water to milk will be 1:4. That is option A. Equal volumes have milk and water in the ratio of 4:3 and 5:4 respectively. The resultant ratio of milk and water in the mixture, if both the vessels are emptied into a third vessel, is how much? Now looking. So there are two vessels. Let the vessels be some A and B, which contains milk and water. Similarly, milk and water. And it is also given that they have equal volumes. Let the volume be some X liters. What is the ratio of milk and water in the first vessel? 4:3. How about the second? 5:4. So the ratio of milk and water is 4 and 3. So milk will be 4x and water will be 3x. Similarly here, milk is 5x and water is 4x. Now, what is the quantity of milk in this entire mixture A, which is 4 by 7 parts of X? Similarly, what about milk in the second, which is 5 of 9 parts, and water in the first is 3 of 7 parts, and water in the second case 4 of 9 parts. Now the total milk is to total water is nothing but 4 by 7 X plus 5 by 9 X is to 3 by 7 X plus 4 by 7 X. If we simplify, then the value will come up to 71.55, which is option A. Liters, the ratio of milk and water is 3:1. If the ratio of the milk and water is to be 2:3, then the amount of water to be further added to the mixture is. So it is given that there is a mixture of 60 liters in which we have milk and water, which are in the ratio of 3:1. So 3 parts of milk and 1 part of water. So if we divide this 60 liters into 4 parts, each part will be 15 liters. So if it is 3 parts, then milk will be 45 liters, and if it is 1 part, water will be 15 liters. Now what is he asking is, how much water is to be added, let us say some X, so that the resultant mixture will be in the ratio of 2:3. So now after adding X liters of water, the new amount of water in the mixture is 15 plus X. What about the milk? Milk is same, which is 45 liters by, what is the ratio, what is the amount of water here? 15 plus X. As we have added, so what will be the new ratio? 2/3, which implies 30 plus 2x is 30 plus 2x is equals to 135. If we simplify, the value of x will be 52.5 liters. So option A. The average of cubes of first 30 natural numbers is dash. Average is nothing but sum of observations by number of observations. Now, the average is sigma n cube, that is sum of all n cube natural numbers. First n cube natural numbers by n. Now we know the formula, n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4n. Now average will be n into n plus 1 whole square by 4. Let us substitute the value of n, as we need the sum of the cubes of first 30 natural numbers. N is nothing but 30. Just substitute here. 30 into 31 square by 4, which will be 30 into 31 by 4. If we simplify it, value will be 7207.5, which is option B.